Hi everyone, it is Wednesday the 9th of January. I've just got home from work and Asda. Excuse me. So I went and fetched some bits we needed. No gym today because everything aches too much. Yeah, I didn't fancy rowing and doing leg weights, that would be tomorrow. So I thought today's video I would do the 10 non-yarny things tag that I've watched Rel's video. Hi Rel. Rel is Laurel of the Dabbling Hook. I will link her channel below. Excuse me, if you don't already follow her, please go and check her out. She makes amigurumis and cows and hats and just loads of really nice stuff, and everything's just, I love the colours she uses, so go check Rel out. Yes, she did a 10 non-yarny things tag, so just 10 things about you that aren't related to your fibery escapades, I suppose. So I've written mine down. We'll see how well they go. I probably won't tag anyone in particular, but if you want to join in, please do so. It's just 10 things about yourself. Go. So number one, I was once Carnival Princess runner-up. How exciting. It was, I must have been about, I can't think which school I was at. Probably secondary school, so I was about 13 or something like that maybe. Yeah, me and my sister entered, and I got runner-up and ended up doing a few events standing in for the Carnival Princess because I don't think she could be bothered, so that was me. My dress was awful, it was horrid. My hair was even worse because my mum and my auntie decided they were going to do my hair in a style that did not at all suit a 13-year-old, or however old I was, child. It looked like it belonged on a middle-aged woman. It was horrendousness. But of course I had no say, so awful. Anyway, yes, that was my one and only foray into sort of beauty contests. I don't really know, I can't remember much about what we did, what we were judged on, or if we had to say anything, or I don't know, wave, you know, that was it. Number two, I can play the flute. I haven't played in some time. I learnt at secondary school and then got a flute bought for my 19th birthday, but I subsequently, I think I sold it probably about 5 years ago because I just don't get to play it. I sold it with all my books for to a little girl for her to learn. I really enjoyed playing it. I never took any, you know, grade exams or anything like that, but it was fun to play. Yeah, I would love to play more instruments, or yeah, play an instrument fully successfully. I started learning the guitar before I had the kids. I think I know I got pregnant and I couldn't sit with the guitar, and I got uncomfortable and then got out of the habit of doing it. But I would love to play the piano and the clarinet, and I love the sound of cellos and violins. I love music, really do. I must have watched the Lord of the Rings trilogy films at least 20 times. At least. I just watched them like back to back when I was on maternity leave before I had Tobin. And then when I'd had him, and he was just a baby, I used to just have like I've got the extended DVD and all the appendices, discs and stuff. I used to just watch them over and over. I've got fluff in front of my face. So yeah, I adore Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers is my favourite film. My sister's read the books, I don't know how many times. She just rereads it and she gets to the end and goes back to the start. Excuse me. But yes, I love Lord of the Rings. Hobbit, not so much. I've read the book twice, I think. Once, twice. Definitely once. I think I got halfway through it the second time and went, yeah, you're alright. Give myself a hiccup then. But yes, I really like those films. Number four, I sing lots. I don't sing particularly well at all, but I'm one of those people that walks around singing to themselves all the time. You know, there's people that we used to like answer each other in song at the old work, because I'd known him for so long. Someone would say something and he'd answer back with a song or something like that. And the kids all know certain things, like if they say in the middle of the night, everyone starts singing Billy Joel in the middle of the night, because Paul used to sing it to me and stuff like that. It's just, I love it. I think Paul despairs of me walking around singing, but apparently my granny used to do the same thing. They said, I think it was my uncle, he said at her funeral, at her eulogy, he said she'd always got a song, you know, she was always bubbling away with a song or something. He said she couldn't particularly carry a tune, but it didn't stop her. So I'm quite with my granny there. I don't care if it sounds good to me. I'm having fun. Number 5, Stephen King is my favourite author. I love his books. I haven't read all of them by any means, but I'm probably a good 3/4 of the way. I listen to a lot of his audiobooks at the gym over the past however many years I've been going to the gym, and the previous when I went to the gym when I just had Jack. I love him, although I'm still a little bit miffed about the end of Cujo. But yes, I love Stephen King. Some of I really enjoyed Do McKee. Really like that. I don't know what it says about me as a person. I love 11/22/63, the one about Kennedy. I quite like all the stuff around Kennedy, that sort of history. That and the Tudor period, I really like Tudor stuff. I get sucked into that. So I like Con Iggulden and Ken Follett. He wrote about, well, he's written about lots of stuff, but he did a series that was like through World War One, World War Two, and then Black Power, sort of Martin Luther King eras, like a family, each generation of a family through these events. That was really good too. There you go, sorry. Number 6, I used to have pet rats. I may have mentioned that before. I may have mentioned a couple of these before. Yes, rather than getting a hamster or something, again when I was probably about 10 or 11, something like that, I said I'd like a pet rat. And Mum went, no. And then she went, you're going to have to go and hold one. I want you to show me you're not going to be scared, because she didn't like the tails. I was like, it doesn't bother me. So we went and I held a pet rat, and my first one was called Riff Raff. From Rocky Horror. Then I had Oddbod from Carry On Screaming. They lived together. Then I had a girl rat called Wilhelmina from Dracula, like Wilhelmina Harker. So Winona Ryder, really. She wasn't as friendly as the boy rats I'd had. Then I had a rat called Freddie, for Freddie Mercury. And then I got 2 rats when I lived with my mum in Loughborough when I met Paul. And they were called Damien and Gabriel. And they were massive, massive rats. They were lovely. Everyone thinks they're really dirty. They're not. They're not at all. I mean, the sawdust will pong after they've peed on it a bit. But if you keep them, you know, I didn't clean them every day or anything. But they were, you know, they're generally quite clean animals. I know they obviously, wild rats, it's a bit of a different thing. But no, my boys were beautiful. And I love them very much. And they're very friendly, really, really are. Girls not so much though. My sister has a tattoo designed by me on her back. Unfortunately it's upside down, but only like, well, me and you lot and her, no. But she said, does this look right? And I just turned around and went, yeah, it looks okay. And I hadn't noticed that it's like a stylised eye. And from how I saw it, I couldn't see properly, and I didn't notice that they've got the eyebrow bit at the bottom. And I was like looking at the eye and went, yeah, it's fine. But you can't really tell it's upside down. I know, and she knows, because, you know, she asked for it and I drew it. But yeah. Number 8, I have 4 tattoos. We'll talk about my tattoos now. Just one on each arm, one at the top of my back, which is a butterfly, and one at the bottom of my back, which is the staple early 2000s tribal design thing. I would love more tattoos, but I would like a whole sleeve tattoo. It would drive me insane trying to design it, you know, and it costs way too much money, so it's not going to happen. But yeah, I would love a tattoo all down my arm, you know, just incorporating all the things I like, so the Beyond and Nightmare Before Christmas and so many things. I'd have to have like a Rocky Horror thing on there, and maybe a Batman, and just so many things. That's why it would drive me insane, because I think, oh, I want that on there, I want that on. But yes, so just the 4 tattoos, just 4. They're very different things now to, you know, tattoos seem very different now to when I had my first one when I was 16. In Skeggy or Blackpool, I can't remember. Yes, there's a little sunflower on my arm. Don't know, the need for tattoos just passed me by then. Who knows, maybe when kids are older or whatever, I'll really embarrass them and have a load of tattoos. But I don't think they really mind. Number 9. This is sort of answering back to Rel on hers. I would choose beer over wine. Rel would choose wine over beer. But preferably I'd have whiskey. Bourbon, not scotch. But yeah, beer over wine. Wine makes my face drunk. I know my face is drunk. And I get very, woo, straight away. So yeah, beer is better. And number 10, dark chocolate over milk or white. I don't like don't like white chocolate at all. It's too sweet. Dark chocolate's better. It's bitter, just like me. But yeah, I eat milk chocolate, but I would probably say I'd go for sweets over like a bar of chocolate. I would eat sweets. We had some sweets at work today, left over from the Christmas hamper. I saw the Christmas hamper when it came in, and then it disappeared, and I thought it had all been given out, and I thought, why didn't I get any sweets? But then it said, oh, we moved it downstairs, like in between Christmas and New Year, because we were getting a bit hyper, we'd had that much sugar. So I went down to the hamper, and it's a huge, like, you know, this tall sort of hamper, this wide, it's massive, full of sweets, and there's not much left now, so I had a bag of little foamy bananas, and I get some blackjacks, so like little aniseed. It's not aniseed and licorice, is it? Like aniseedy chewits almost. Chewy sweets. What would they be in America? Like high chew or something like that. Very nice. Yes, so I would pick sweets over like a bar of chocolate if I was in a shop. All the sweets. Anyway, so that's 10 things about me. I don't say they're particularly interesting, but they're things. So I'll probably just do this for my video today. What time is it now? It's 2:30, so I'm gonna have a quick sit down and finish my tea and try and do a bit on that cat, which I am not really that fussed about doing. But I don't usually give up on projects, so I will finish it. I just don't really, not that fussed. That's probably why I've not made anything out of that book, really. But we'll get it finished, and then I can say I've at least done a pattern out of it. And then if I want to get rid of the book, I can do, or you know, or it will languish on my shelf. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. We've got a swim in after school. Excuse me. And then just the usual evening. I'm not putting the kids to bed, so I get to chill out a bit more for a bit longer than normal. So that's good. So yeah, that's it. Work's still busy. We had computer system issues today, which slowed me down a bit, but I could do a workaround. It was just a bit of a pain in the bum. But it came on about 20 minutes before I left, so I could at least put all the, you know, document all the work I'd done in the system then, and get everything moving along like it needed to. But a bit of a pain in the bum from, I think it went down just before I got there, so just after 9 till just after 1 o'clock. We had no central computer system. Oh well, at least it's fixed now. So yeah, I hope you've had a good Wednesday. I hope Hump Day was good for you. We're on the way to the weekend. Yay. So take care, and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Bye guys.